Hello, and welcome to episode 29 of Scars of Disorder. Dustfire Media. How are y'all doing, players?
Pretty good.
Oh, I'm not doing well.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
Do tell us why.
I got the Rona.
Mm-hmm.
Gross. Sorry.
Miss COVID-19 has paid me a visit. And I say, get out of here.
For everyone who believes the illusion that this infectious disease is nowhere to be found anymore, it's still very present, and we still need to be careful in settings like this. Yeah.
I don't think those people are listening to our podcast, but
Hopefully not.
I mean,
anymore.
maybe they're listening and they're learning. Maybe we are the voices they needed to hear to stop.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
My voice is like this because of COVID.
What else do we think we can say to influence those people? What can we change? This isn't those same people, but if you play Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, take a fucking shower.
Actually, those people are is larger than you'd think. And by that I mean it's larger than 0, which it should be. But
No, I know. That's why I'm saying it.
Okay, good. I was just
I've been to the cons. I've been to the tournaments. I've been to the cons.
Yeah.
I know. Take a shower, please. I'm begging you.
Take a shower, get some better worldviews,
Yeah.
Touch grass.
Those two things.
Talk to people like they're people.
The two most appealing things to me is great moral values and hygiene.
I don't even have great moral values, honestly. At this point, I will settle for mediocre, norm, baseline, neutral. We'll do neutral.
Yeah.
I don't need good. I'll take neutral.
No, I need good moral. I don't think I could do neutral.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do neutral. Well, the thing is, neutral is seemingly above what seems.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to take evil. That's
Right
all
now.
I'm at right now. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just tired of the evil. I just wanted above that.
This is my hot take. I don't know if this is accurate. I'm willing to have somebody debate me on it. Somebody like Joe Rogan strikes me as neutral morals. The type of person who's just like, I'm just asking questions. I think you could easily make an argument that he doesn't. He goes past neutral. And I'm fine if you make that argument. I think he sits in this place where he thinks that he's in between both.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's also a certain level of like whether or not you want to believe your actions have a certain effect.
The actual effect they have is different.
Yeah,
100%.
and he's 100%. Unwilling to see that. So I would argue he's not neutral in either respect. He's stupid evil. Unintentionally.
He's obliviously evil.
No, I didn't think stupid. I think we were sticking with stupid.
Is this a new alignment that I'm going to need to learn about?
No, there's just extra things they don't tell you about.
Yeah.
Past lawful, there's hyper intentionally, and below chaos, there is idiotically leaning.
That begs the question, could you be like stupid lawful?
Yeah.
Stupid good.
Oh, yeah.
You can definitely be stupid lawful. Yeah, actually, absolutely.
Yeah, you can definitely be stupid good too.
I feel like you can just layer stupid on top of everything. Just kind of like whipped cream.
Yeah, to a certain extent. I think it works better with the morality. I don't know what you can be stupid lawful, but like the idea of being lawful is that you're choosing what you're going to do because of the law.
Yeah.
Who would be never mind. I was gonna ask a question and I was like,
you decided not to.
Not good one. And I've already forgotten it as well.
I've got a question.
Oh, okay.
Did anybody
glad we all got to experience that, Danny. Anyways, what are you saying, Sam?
Did anybody watch News Radio?
No.
What is that?
It's a sitcom from like the late 90s.
I've heard of it.
I think I know what you're talking about though.
Joe Rogan's in it. and I used to watch that show.
Oh wow!
And I liked Joe Rogan at that time. And then he reappeared back in the early 2000s, mid 2000s on Fear Factor, and I was like, this is gross. And now he's back again, and I'm like, I feel like you're just
and this is also gross.
You're on a downward trend, my man.
I mean, he's a guy, you know, and that's where it comes from.
I had a Fear Factor birthday one time.
Roaches up the wazoo.
I'm sorry, what?
Wasn't bugs.
I'm sorry. Wait, can we guess your fears?
No. So
no, please don't.
Please don't guess my fears. I will cry in public.
No.
That's one of his fears.
I cannot be bullied. No, this is a fun fact about like high school Justin. Like, I don't know if this happened like outside of like youth group sort of stuff, but I very quickly garnered a reputation for like eating weird things the fastest. Like, we used to have like there used to be like you would get 2 blenders and 2 Happy Meals, and you would blend the whole Happy Meal, and you would pick 2 people, and you would see who would drink that fastest.
Oh my god! Everybody's got to find their lane in high school.
And
real quick, kids are stupid, and
we are for sure.
We're just gonna throw that in there. Moving on.
Yeah, don't do that. It tastes terrible.
It's probably so bad.
But anytime there's that sort of game, I got picked because they knew I was going to eat it very quickly. I had a whole pickle mayo cake slice that was pretty nasty.
This was during Epic Mealtime, wasn't it? Like the popularity of that channel.
No, I never watched YouTube. So
I mean, they probably were though. Like at least one of your friends.
These trends, I feel like we're definitely influenced by that.
Sorry, Nick. Let me clarify. These are adults putting these games on for the kids.
It's
these are fun.
They might have been watching it.
These are fun icebreaker games that we would play.
Yeah. Okay.
This youth group you speak of.
Yeah. Justin, did you ever do the drinking a can of Coke through your
out of
sock
someone's sock?
thing?
I didn't do that one.
We did our own. We did our own sock. Use someone else's sock.
I think sadly high school Justin would have been like, fuck it.
X card.
Two of my favorite things.
I think we've crossed both the lines and the veils now.
All right, I'll pull back. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I
love Coke and I love. Never mind. All right.
Socks? Other people's feet. That's what it was.
I think you was that when you were there. It might have been before that, but a little youth group eating challenge I did was the entire onion. Like, see whoever
does this.
Just like chomp down an onion.
Oh, it's nasty.
I've never been so nauseous while not like sick or drunk.
We
like,
did.
That was crazy. That was insane.
We did one where we did it in the fall, and we did a caramel apple eating contest, but one of them was actually a caramel onion.
No,
it was pretty funny. So like everyone's trying to eat the caramel apple the fastest. Someone bites in, and it's just an onion.
Yeah, we're talking about like big white onions, like not like onions. Because red onions, I could eat a red onion whole fine, but I feel like I munched that.
Well, I'm going to test that next time I see you.
Like,
I just
don't believe you, Danny.
No, I be smacking.
Here's the thing, because
down.
I know a man who absolutely would house an onion, no questions asked, and he is Danny's roommate.
Yes,
here when Danny lives here, so I will ask him to put you to the test and go head to head.
I could definitely eat a purple onion, maybe like a small purple onion, because also they are smaller than white onions.
He's pulling back.
Also, still onion. I like grilled onions. I don't think I could eat another.
Onion. It was insane. What's the grossest thing you guys have eaten?
I was thinking of that exact same question.
I don't know. Umpalaya, bitter melon.
Oh, I like bitter melon.
You don't. I mean, he doesn't have to though.
You're right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
No, I think that sort of the nature of these banter questions is to be very vulnerable and then be attacked for your vulnerability.
Instantly shot down.
Nice. Okay, all right.
Yeah, for sure.
So, thanks. I'm never sharing again.
No, but we're still gonna force you to. No.
You have to.
Welcome to Dustfire Practice. We're just gonna make you uncomfortable.
Monroe, have you ever had balut?
Yes, and that wasn't the grossest thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say.
I've always wanted to try it.
What is
it
it?
doesn't taste bad. It's just you have to get over the visual of it.
Sure.
and
Yeah,
that's
for
what
sure.
I
Visual
couldn't
and the
get over.
texture
Yeah.
as well.
I'll just Google it.
Same with I've always wanted to try durian.
Oh, I love durian.
Yeah, I've heard it's
Never tried that.
I've heard it's an acquired
Pungent.
taste, but I don't know if it was because of that, but I think I am just someone who's like, I will try just about anything once. If I don't like it, I won't eat it again, but I'll try just about anything.
It's my
I feel
parents'
like
demand.
you like durian.
Huh?
I said if you like feet, you like durian.
Okay,
Similar smell.
we didn't
I
need to hear that
I
again.
don't like.
It's the theme of the day.
I still also want to try durian.
No,
I have
it's not
tried
the name of
dried
the day,
durian.
Monroe. Don't encourage him.
Wait, but Monroe, what were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, I thought you were gonna tell us.
I really
No,
find
You're right.
I'm just also interested in trying durian, not because of anything to do with feet. It's just a very popular fruit
All
that you cannot
right,
easily
okay.
get here.
You have to put
We'll
that
take your word
disclaimer
for it.
out there.
I
Since
have
we're on
to,
the
'cause
internet.
Dan-
Don't try
Danny's
durian.
here.
Not feet. Not because of feet.
God, I have tried dried durian, and I really don't think it was a very good experience. But I couldn't imagine it being a good experience, honestly, because if it's known for its aroma being strong, trying it is going to make it way stronger. So it was a little rough, but I am so excited to try fresh durian.
That's the second thing you eat with. It's your nose, and so that's why it's so influenceable to its flavor. Speaking of
Avatar Legends,
stinky things, you guys want to play Avatar Legends? Stinky because Mohan is just his infected flesh is just.
Oh my God, it's in fact we were just treating it.
No, he's fine. He's fine. He's
I
on
thought
the
it
mend.
was healed.
He went outside,
He's
just
on
started
the
rubbing dirt in all his wounds. He just really needed to.
rolling around in it. Mon, stop it.
That seems like the advice that Ling's mom would give in order to heal someone.
Dirt on it.
No, let's get into this. Previously on Scars of Disorder, the young Benders found themselves more broken than ever before. Haru and Teto are nowhere to be found. Earth Sage Mohan is hanging on to his life by a thread. And hope for the wounded sage was found thanks to Ling Hrung's water healing, displaying prowess and skill in the waterbending art despite the pressure she was under. After getting the Earth Sages and their new bounty hunter friend, Nuke, to a local healer, Ling and Mei returned to the warehouse to see if they could find any clues leading to where their two friends could be. And they found two different objects, each pointing toward different directions. A strand of silk blowing toward the eastern mountains as if influenced by wind felt by no one, and a shard of glass that held the faint image of the winding maze of the Singing Path. The group opted to head west back to the Singing Path when they ran into a young Earth Sage apprentice named Wei, who revealed to them that he had been tailing them for quite some time on a mission from his father. After admitting to the young Benders that he in fact wasn't too keen on bringing them to his father just yet, Wei opted to join them on their journey back to the jungle. And this is where we open to find our group of friends and strangers on the road heading west. Ling, I think with your just knowledge of distance and travel and so on and so forth, you're presuming that you and your friends will probably reach Zin by sunset at this point. What is everyone doing while on the road?
We have Tuzin, and then
The Creeping Meadow.
the Creeping Meadow. Okay.
Hmm.
I was wondering if there's something in between. I didn't think there was. I think Ling is just driving the cart. She's not really saying anything She hasn't really talked much. What's it feeling?
I'd say May's taking a nap on Ray.
Nice.
I need to try to get rid of these fatigues.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We should mention that as well. Thanks to the fact that May had taken Yip Yip last session after doing growth and advancement, which I don't know if we address that last week.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
for
thanks
the
to that.
episodes.
Yeah. Y'all can clear all fatigue.
We can clear all
Right.
fatigue.
When you and your friends travel via your animal companion, everyone clears all fatigue.
Oh, sweet.
Fantastic, right? It's something I feel like we totally took for granted in Flying Bison podcast.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Not having it
Mm.
for this long was a lot.
Mhm.
It's really rough.
Yeah. I know. I feel like it was definitely felt, and I think it's just that that this just means that the bond that May and Ray have formed has just reached this new height. And I think a part of that might have been like the fact that Ray and May were separated during that intense battle in the warehouse. Ray knew something was wrong, and I feel like Ray, like when you lose someone is typically when you realize just how much you felt for them. That's
Mhm.
sort of what Ray felt in that moment, and so being able to see you again really strengthened that bond. But yeah, you guys can clear all fatigue. As May, you're just sleeping on Ray. Way.
May
Covered
Way
May
Ray.
and Ray. We covered May and Ray. Time to get to Way. We'll hit new K next. No. Way, what are you doing?
I would like to just skip ahead. So Wei is probably just talking to your sages about nothing
I
important.
love it. Yeah. I love it. And just real quick, did Wei hand off the resources that he had gathered to someone else, or does he still have that on his person?
No, he's still holding on to them.
Okay. All right. So don't forget you still have that.
Oh, yeah.
if You'd
Oh,
like to use it. So you guys reach to Zen as the sun begins to slowly meet the horizon to the west. The town of Tuzin is not as busy as you remember the last time. It's a small town, right? So busy is maybe not the best word to describe it, even the last time you guys were here. But rather than people frequenting the various roads of this small town, there's more so just some stragglers. And rather than seeing several men of various different ages going in and out of the mines in the hills nearby, you see almost no one. Maybe like one man you see leaving the mine. But you hear a familiar voice as Poe comes up to greet you guys. He goes, "Oh, hey! Oh, what the heck are y'all doing back here?"
Hey, Poe. We misplaced Airbender again. Pretty sure he made his way back to the other direction. So gotta.
Well, I mean, he didn't come by here, so I feel like I would have seen him or something at least. Oh, he was probably flying. He's an airbender. He has
Right. Yes. He
Yeah.
flew through.
Oh, I'm
Spirit.
sorry about that.
Yes. It's
Look.
well. Sorry. What were you going to say?
I feel like Tacho's always off doing his own thing. It's just it's kind of like what he does.
You know he is, isn't he?
You'll find him, or he'll come back. He's
One of the two.
Naked, yeah. You looking to find somewhere to stay? I see you made some new friends. He tilts his head like he's wearing a hat, but he's not even wearing a hat. To Wei and Nuke.
Right. Yes. This is Wei. This is Poe.
Pleasure.
He is the constable of this town. I think, right? Because Check
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
gone.
sheriff, constable, yeah. Whatever sounds coolest to you.
Anyway, this is
I'm Nuke.
Nuke.
I'm
Nuke.
Tato's best friend. And as Poe hears that, his face instantly
Oh no.
furious. And he goes, You're Tato's best friend. All right. I guess Tato just goes from town to town making best friends. Whatever, that's fine. All right.
That actually sounds kind of nice, doesn't that sound nice? Would you rather have had a best friend or not?
I'm just gonna keep finding out about new best friends from different places across the Earth Kingdom, I guess. That's all right. It's fine. Sorry. You guys need a place to stay, or are you just passing through?
Kind of want to just keep going.
All right.
Appreciate the offer, though. We'll just sleep on the road.
All right, perfect. I mean, May's already asleep, unless she's woken up.
She's actually been asleep for like a lot of miles. I don't know if we measure distance in miles, actually.
I feel like she needed that. You know, she seems like there's always a lot on her plate. You know, a lot's going on in that fire head of hers. I just assume Fire Nation people have fiery
It's kinda-
thoughts.
It's a bit stereotypical.
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
got, yeah.
All right.
Got a lot of indoctrination. Work,
yeah,
you know.
you work on that. That's just.
I come from a small town, you know.
I understand. Just you know.
That's no excuse, though, friend.
Right.
You're right.
You gotta own up to it.
You're right.
It's the only way
We
you're
just-
gonna change.
We just don't, say anything about a group of people. That way, it's just better not to. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I apologize, May, he says to May's unconscious sleeping body.
Is she actually sleeping? Link did not check.
Yeah. No, she's
Okay.
not. She's not.
All right. I'll just make sure.
All right. Well, I assume at some point as you're passing through, the youngest son of the mayor, whose name I remember, is probably going to see you. But
I would act surprised, but I forget names all the time. It's really not. It's fair.
yeah, no, it's fine. Whoa. Yeah, that was his name. But yeah. All right. Well, pleasure meeting y'all. Nice seeing y'all again. Stay safe.
Yeah. Say hi to Mahe for me. Yes, for us. And to his lovely siblings.
Yeah.
Especially the one who tried to stab us or shoot us with a crossbow.
Yeah. If
She's
I'm
pretty
completely
cool.
honest, I don't know if I think I might have seen Mahe leave his house once since you guys left.
What's wrong
There's
with
been a lot-
Mahe?
There's been a lot of messaging back and forth between him and the Fire Nation. Some explaining on that end. It's a lot of work trying to get out of this little deal they got going on, and it's
But I
his
thought they hadn't been receiving their shipments for a long time. Wasn't that Check's whole deal? Wasn't he like stealing?
I guess it wasn't the case. It seems that Czech was, after all, sending the shipments to the Fire Nation this entire time, just as whoever they would have replaced him with, I guess, just under that guise. I think Czech was killing however
many replacements they sent, and then just kept doing the job for
just
them.
kept doing it. Yeah,
Wow.
strange behavior if you ask me. I'm just glad that I'm the sheriff. I think the town's in a lot better of hands.
There
With
should
me
be a
anyway.
significantly lower amount of dead people. I hope. He's hesitating.
Sorry, God
No.
sneezed.
What?
Yeah, we were wondering why these unmarked graves kept showing up in the cemetery, but we just assumed they were always there.
That's a crazy thing to assume, friend.
You know,
Wait, don't engage. Just don't. It's not going
Right.
to go anywhere.
Shutting up.
No, you don't have to shut up. I was just saying, like, don't engage. Anyway, Poe, when we come back through, we'll try and check in because we still need to go east. Still need to get to the Eastern Air Temple.
I'm sorry about that because I knew you guys were headed east. Yeah, you gotta come all the way back here, then go back. That's crazy. That's gonna add like
Isn't it though?
more time to your journey. I'm so sorry about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right,
bye,
well,
Poe.
Yeah. All right. Take care now.
Take care of yourself and the village that I definitely didn't forget the name of.
You said. Poe walks away as you guys start. As Ray starts walking away again, it almost seems like Ray starts walking with a limp, but you hear this dragging sound as what Ray is in fact pulling the small child from his tail. As you turn around, you see Woe holding onto the tail, and Woe goes, "So you were just gonna leave, huh?"
I don't think you should hold that raised tail like that. That's not.
Oh, okay. And Woe just lets go. It gets left on the ground. So you can't find Hari or Teto? You lost both of them?
How did you know that?
I was literally standing right here the entire time.
I don't believe you.
You've merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
What does that mean?
What the heck happened? You guys are supposed to protect them. They're your friends.
Okay, that's hurtful. Number one, we did try to. There's a lot of self-sacrifice, take me instead kind of deal.
Oh.
Yeah, Haru is probably lost somewhere in like the mountains. Basically, a giant spider spirit came and was trying to. I'm actually not sure what it was trying to do, but it was taking Haru somewhere, and then Teto called it right back, and it was about to eat him, I think, and then a different spirit that we met in the forest that we're going to now came up and swallowed everybody and just took them to the forest that we're going to now.
That's insane. Your past few days have been a lot more exciting than mine. I've just been psychoanalyzing my brother from under his bed while taking notes. But that seems a lot cooler.
Why? Never mind. Yes,
I'm really stressed right now. It's really cool. To see.
Maybe just throwing this out there, you could help him instead of doing whatever
That's
that is.
the point. I'm building somewhat of a portfolio to present to him and say why I'm the best to help him through this process.
Maybe you could just help him. You're very intelligent. Just
I need the correct, not credentials, because I don't have those. I'm only 6. I need the correct the receipts, if you will. A term that we use regularly in the 4 nations.
receipt of what? Anyway, you know what? Well, you're doing great. Just don't do anything too bad, and don't hurt your brother's feelings too deeply.
You guys said you're looking for the singing path?
Yes, we know where it is. We've been there.
Okay. I might be able to help you guys with that.
We know how to get there. Well, you don't need to.
Well, I mean, how long is that journey going to be? Like another, what, half days?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
So that big foggy jungle to the west, right?
Correct.
Like big foggy jungle and the big hole in the ground.
Big hole in the ground.
Yeah, I know about it. Don't underestimate me, Ling.
How are you 6?
I ask myself that every day. So I've heard some of the older gentlemen who frequent the mines here. Most of them have left, but I think I've definitely heard talk of that place. Honestly, I thought it was a play or something, but now that I know it's a place, that makes sense. I've heard talk of them talking about the Singing Path. Some legend or rumor, what have you, that there is tell of a way to reach the Singing Path through the mines that we've dug here, just because of how vast and deep we've made the network of tunnels. Not me. I can't work in the mines. I'm only 6. We stopped doing that years ago.
Okay. I guess it would be nicer to launch this from. Is it that much faster though?
I mean, I guess the mines are right here, but then it's just a matter of finding this said secret way to the Singing Path. From my understanding, the Singing Path being a spiritual site, right?
That is correct.
From my understanding and my psychoanalysis of the individuals who we're talking about, the this strange method of getting to the Singing Path in the mines, because of the Singing Path's connection to the spirit realm, it has access points in different locations other than its material one.
How could you possibly know this? Are you making this up? What is happening right now?
He's been hiding under a bed, listening to everybody.
Ling, all I do with my free time is read books and people watch.
I think you might be a genius.
Don't underestimate me. But I mean, you guys, I doubt Mahe would let me take you into the mines, but I could see if you will, if Raleigh comes with me.
Wait, why are you coming? You haven't been in the mines?
I've never been in the mines, and I really want to see it.
I don't think we're gonna take you. Why would we do that?
Please, come on! I'm so bored.
You're 6. You can't go into the danger. It's the spirit world. There's a giant spider with arms on its legs, like human arms on its spider legs.
If Raleigh takes you, it'll be so boring. He's never spoken. He has, but it seems like he hasn't.
Which one was
He just
Raleigh?
doesn't talk. He's my older brother.
Not the mayor, though.
Not the mayor. Mahe's the mayor.
I remember Mahe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
the sad one that I'm psychoanalyzing.
Yeah. Boy. Why don't okay, let's go ask your brothers. How about that? Let's go.
All right.
Let's just go talk to them
All right.
so
Raleigh's
that we can
probably
just
gonna say-
verify. We'll get a bite to eat. Worst comes to worst,
All
we
right.
see some old friends.
You want me to bring them to the Southern Gym? They can meet you there?
That would be fantastic. Thank you, Will.
All right. And Woe, it looks like Woe's waiting for you guys to turn around.
Okay. And she'll lead. She's not lying. She's going to
As soon as you turn around, you hear insanely fast, like pitter pattering of footsteps. And if you look back, you just see like a dust cloud and like just footprints leading to a nearby alley. But yeah.
I think he might be the Avatar.
No, he just really loves a Batman.
Link
Excellent.
still said it.
I love it. So yeah, Woe agreed to bring his two older brothers to meet you at the Southern Gym.
The way I see it, we're at like a table at this point. We can just have a meal. I don't know. Maybe we just sleep here for today. I kind of feel like his brothers are going to say that everything he said was insane. But at least we'll have confirmation.
I'm so tired. I'm just trying to think of what to say. I'm so sorry.
I know you're good.
All right.
So much this
I'll wake
episode.
up. May
They
wake
wakes
up.
up.
Finally.
They wakes up at the table.
At the table. I like to think that y'all just carried her to the table and sat her
Carried
down.
Now I'm awake. And so where? Wait, hold on. Where are we? And what are we? This is Minnow talking. Where are we?
We are in the town we were in where we did the whole trial thing. And then we met check. Oh, we're in like the inn with like where we were like in house arrest earlier.
Okay.
So we're just like having dinner.
Yeah,
Alright,
the
so-
barkeep there is the same barkeep, but he seemingly does not recognize you guys at all.
That's fair.
he serves you guys regardless though.
All right. Can I have some tea? Maybe. Is there any tea here? Okay, cool.
Pulls a pot of tea and a tray of teacups from behind his back, and he pours a number of cups of tea. And he
Whoa.
sets them down in front of you.
Thank you. I need to
You're
wake
welcome.
up. Ling?
Yeah.
How long have we been here?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We just carried you in. Figured you'd wake up hungry.
And I didn't wake up while you were carrying me in.
Apparently not. No.
Who
pretty-
carried me in? Just you?
Well, no. I mean, I couldn't just carry you by myself. So I.
Well, I helped, obviously.
Yeah, I had my help.
Mohen covered in bandages. Sorry, May, I would have helped.
Well, the other two Earth sages had to carry Mohen. He was.
Danny, is there any like food on the table?
Yeah, I'd say there's already there's sides just spread out, like just finger food.
Banchan.
Yes, banchan. Yes.
I'm gonna take a bowl of rice to
Nice.
Ray to see if he's hungry.
I think Ray's his head is just fully just in one of the windows, just watching you guys.
He's a bit clingy.
It's definitely
Yeah.
not intimidating.
The barkeep does not. He was surprised at first. And was ugh. And he just stopped bothering. But yeah, Ray delightfully accepts the bowl of rice. And he just goes,
Okay, so do we have a plan? We're just gonna stay here for the night, or we taking
Oh.
anyone with us?
Right. Whoa. The youngest brother of the mayor's family is like a 6-year-old boy.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said he knew about a secret spirit path in the mines to the singing path that would save us a lot of time. He spoke with a lot of authority and knowledge. So I thought it would be at least worth asking his older brothers if he was just making shit up.
That sounds right.
I mean,
I
Link,
don't know.
you
What?
asked the question when we were there. Is it going to save us that much more time? Or a day's travel from the singing path?
Well, a little bit. It would be it's the awkwardness of the travel, right? It means like we go and then however much time, and then we're basically like, it's like a half day back. Whereas here, our return trip will be like right here, like we have a hub. And the other thing is, I don't really want to leave the cot just like on the edge of the singing path because someone's going to steal our cot.
That's fair. We don't know what's down there.
We don't really know what's going on in the singing path. You went there. It's kind of crazy in there.
I know a little bit. And spirit sites are always the same.
They're all like that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I'm never going to any of them ever again. This is the last time. Regardless, I just think it might save us some time, and we can leave Mohen here. Possibly all the Earth stages.
Oh,
Maybe not all the Earth stages.
Hey, that's really thinking on your feet. Good thoughts, Lane.
Yes, the people here are friends to us, for the most part. So, right, that's the gist of it.
Say it with confidence. It's a good plan.
It's just like logistics, it's just
good planning.
Fung goes, I'm with you, Wei. I think Ling I've told Ling how she portrays aspects of a great leader, and it's very cool seeing her come into that.
I'm not just have some good ideas. May, what were you saying?
Nothing. I think everyone else said it. Oh yeah. So we're gonna stay at this inn?
Possibly. Probably be good to sleep.
Okay.
Well, I would like to sleep.
Yeah. And when are we gonna meet with the brothers?
At this point, the
They're on
door
their way.
swings
Oh. That's
as well goes, I got him! They're here. And Mahe, as you see him standing in the doorway, he just looks exhausted. Like the dark bags under his eyes are ever present. And he goes, "Oh, I straight up thought he was lying. I thought this was just his way of getting me to."
Oh, this is actually perfect because I kind of think he is too. Just come here.
Oh, all right.
Also, just stand still for a moment. And Ling will bend water out of her waterbending pouch, kind of in front of him, and then disperse it into mist. And then try to like refresh him a little bit.
I like that. And I think just to see the effectiveness of it, I think I do want to rely on your skills and training.
Hey, I'm not insecure anymore. I can roll with I can roll with 0. Woo!
Nice. It's the biggest bonus you've ever had to a roll. Besides when you live up to your principle, then yeah.
Yeah, that's the Okay, 8.
Nice. Yeah, I think so what do you do exactly again?
So she takes out her bending water, disperses it into like a mist cloud and kind of like mists and tries to like imbue like some revitalizing like healing energy into it.
Yeah, I think, and honestly, just because I just wanted to like gauge the effectiveness of it, I'm not even going to give you a reason to mark 1 fatigue. But you do that, and Mahe's really caught off guard at first. He's like, "What?" But then you do that, and I think the darkness of the bags under his eyes even like get a little less like intense as you see him just take this deep breath, and he goes, "Wow, thank you, Ling. That was really, really helpful." I feel like I just drank an entire cup of black tea suddenly, which is
Well, don't do that. You should get some sleep, like actual rest. This is just so we can have like a full conversation.
yes, it's. I did not foresee the intensity of the workload that would land on me these past few days, but the duties of a mayor, I guess. Well, Raleigh, let's sit down. Let's
Well, please, yes, join us.
As Woe sits down, he gives the whole spiel that he told you to Mahe. And you see Mahe pondering for a while. Raleigh hasn't spoken this entire time. You see Mahe pondering for a while. As he goes, it is an unbelievable story. And that is what I thought the first time I've heard some of the miners speak of it. But after hearing it so many other times on numerous occasions growing up, seeing same rather different men after years having entered the mines where the previous men who had told the stories had left years ago, telling strikingly similar accounts. I have suspicions myself, if I'm being honest.
Wow, I was not expecting that. But that is very fortuitous, I suppose. In that case, we won't need to ride to the swinging path, nor leave our car unattended. We can leave it here. We'll pay for the stable and whatever. And we'll also take a couple of rooms for the elderly friend. He's quite injured. But then there's 5 of us, right?
Yeah, there's a lot more of you.
Right.
Well, I
no,
guess
the
there's
5.
Well, actually, there's the same exact amount, but you're just missing Techo and Haru. But Will already told me about that.
Right, 4. I meant 4.
Yeah.
Because we have
Mohan and Ryu.
no.
Yeah,
the other
I
one.
remember their names. And Fung.
No, not the Earthside. Regardless, the elderly gentleman staying here, right? All 3 of them, and also this guy. This is
Nuke goes, hey!
Nuke.
My name's Nuke.
He's
I'm a
gonna
bounty
stay
hunter.
here. So actually, only 3 of us are going. I think. Yeah, I don't know how math works anymore.
No, you got
all
it
right.
right. 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I'll accommodate your friends in any way I can.
You don't have to. We can pay for the rooms. There's no. If you could,
No.
We had a pretty nasty run-in with people tangentially related to the whole debacle with Czech. That's why our friend is so injured. So if you could just, keep Constable Poe around, tell him to perhaps assign a different man to look after the inn, just to make sure things are safe.
Honestly, Poe's been doing great. So you're
Okay.
the town's in good hands while he's here. Incredibly surprising. I did not see that coming whatsoever. I'm going
to be honest. Neither. Yeah, I was too. I was quite scared for your prospects. Yes. So yeah, we'll leave early in the morning. And actually, I just realized we don't have an Earthbender. This is a horrible idea. Fung, are you?
Raleigh's an Earthbender.
Oh, Raleigh is going with us.
Yeah. While Raleigh's sitting down, and also to describe how Raleigh looks, he's wearing like the typical like lower middle class Earthbender Earth Kingdom attire, but he has a jet black hair cut in this bowl cut that covers his eyes, and he's just sitting there with his arms crossed. And as Mahe says Raleigh's an Earthbender, he just kicks down on the ground and just say, perfectly circular stone pillar lifts up from the ground next to him, and then lowers as if it just shot up like a cylinder.
Why did you do that?
Oh, don't even bother asking him questions. He's not going to respond.
What is it?
He's
Does
never
he not-
spoken.
He's never spoken.
He has, but it's so long ago. Might as well have never spoken, right, Raleigh? Raleigh just nods like yes.
This is what it's like to have like blood siblings. Siblings related by blood.
No,
Okay, thank you. I was very confused.
no problem.
You are the strangest set of people I've ever met. This is
Ling,
insane. I used to
you
hang
can
out
say
with
that
pirates. This is
yeah.
literally
Yeah.
stereotypically known for their eccentricities. This is insane. You're insane.
It you know.
Please never change. I don't want it
even-
to sound like I'm disparaging you. You're perfect.
Thank you. We appreciate that. All right. Well, why don't you show the lovely gentlemen to their rooms? Raleigh and I will take you guys to the mine's entrance. And Raleigh, honestly, Raleigh knows the tunnels better than I do. And I'm
Oh, we're just going now. Okay.
very sorry. I do have a lot of work to do. Do you guys want to go tonight or do you want to sleep on it?
You know what? I'm into it. Let's just go. Let's just get going.
go. I
Is
got
it
my
feeling
nap
fine?
in.
Oh yeah, because I mean, it looks like May's waking up from a nap, but you're just napping. You probably feel lots of energy. Nap sounds really good right now.
Please get some sleep. That wasn't like a. I'm like saying that as like you're attending. I'm not really a doctor or anything, but like the healer that healed you, get some sleep.
Yeah, you're right. I should.
Whoa.
I should.
Here's your job. If your brother works tonight, read your psychoanalysis to him.
Yeah, he told you about that. I
Yes.
hear him. I hear him scribbling from underneath my bed. He thinks I haven't seen him. And Mo goes,
Right.
"Damn it!" or "Dang it!"
Better not say damn it. No, like if he works at his desk, just start reading it to him. Right? Just loudly. Just completely break his concentration until he just decides to go to bed and then let him rest, please.
All right. Aye, Captain.
Please don't call me that. Thank you.
Sorry. Aye, friend.
That's great. That's great. Well,
All right. Woe leads the Earth Sages and the lovely bounty hunter to their rooms while Mahe and Raleigh begin leading you guys to the tunnel's entrance.
I like Ling's purpose in leaving Nuke was to like they have some sort of he's like it's still his job to look after the Earth
Yeah.
Sages.
Yeah.
That was the,
And even if you weren't to voice that, I would have said Nuke opts to stay because one less the NPC to handle is I'll take it. But
Does Poe want to come with us though?
yeah. Oh,
He's
he
the-
would love to.
he's the sheriff.
Poe is the sheriff. Raleigh's coming with you guys, and I love that he's never spoken.
and he's
Oh,
not gonna say a thing.
We'll get him to speak.
No. Yeah, but I'm Raleigh as a touchstone, Ferb with a black bowl cut.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
I love it.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah. So at this point, it's already pretty dark, and as you guys are led to the entrance to the mine, any time in a video game where you enter like the entrance of like a tunnel or dungeon, like the ambient sound just cues and like you feel like the whistling air from within the tunnel like blow against your guys' face as you stand at the mouth of the entrance. Raleigh and Mahe are holding torches in each hand as they hand them off to you guys. So the three of you have torches. As Mahe goes, all right, well, As I said, you're in good hands, right, Raleigh? Raleigh doesn't even respond. He's just looking ahead in the tunnel.
That's a good thing.
Maya's, yeah, it's gonna be fine. I mean, worst case scenario, you don't find an entrance to the singing path and you just come back out. So
Okay, that's not that bad.
Can we see what's at this entrance? Like, is it dark inside?
Oh yeah, it's mine.
yeah, it's like it's dark outside now.
No, inside the mine. Like, are there like torches lit or anything like that? Lanterns.
I think like just in the immediate like entry, maybe there's some like torches on the walls, but you can see that very quickly just descends into darkness. Which is why this is why they gave you guys torches. Which I guess they didn't need to give to May, because May's a firebender. But you know, they're trying to be accommodating.
I mean, maybe May doesn't want to bend fire for several hours in a row.
Yeah.
Is this big enough to bring Ray in?
Yes.
All right, so
Yes.
I'm gonna have
Now that you have Yip, I want to
use it.
keep Ray more in mind, you know? Yes, it's big enough to hold Ray. Yeah, Mahe bids you guys adieu as he skips away. And Raleigh just turns around to you guys and just signals for you guys to follow as he turns toward the tunnel and starts walking into the darkness.
I just look at Ling and I go, after you, Captain.
Please. Okay, I didn't. What? Fine.
That word that Ling said fine sort of echoes as the camera fades and we just begin hearing the footsteps of this group of four walking through the tunnels. I think we see like a montage of you guys just entering in as the more like finely carved tunnel of this mine starts to turn and just meld with the natural cavern formations within the mountain face that it's attached to. I think you guys don't even know how long you've been here at this point. It could be from anywhere from like an hour to like 3 hours. But it's basically been a linear path. But at some point the tunnel network became a little more complex. And Raleigh just seemed to lead you guys into whichever path goes a little lower, deeper into the ground. But at some point, you guys enter this large open cavern where you can hear the water dripping from the stalagmites. Those are the ones attached to the ceiling, right? Stalagmites? Or is it stalactites? Stalagmites? The water dripping from the stalagmites high above. As he stops, he looks around and goes, "Uh-oh."
What does that mean?
That's his voice.
He turns around, looks at you, Ling, and just shrugs as he looks around to the various tunnels leading in different directions in this large open cavern.
Oh, you don't know where to go.
He bares teeth, like he's like,
Okay. Okay. When I was in the singing path, I'm pretty sure. What was that giant dragon? Or, well, not dragon, but it's like a moth with like a snake body.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit, whatever. The spirit of the singing path was trying to like tell me to I don't know, like feel the water and feel where the path was trying to take me. I'll just try to do that. I'm just gonna.
yeah. I want to real quick, as you're even just saying that, I think the camera cuts, and it seems like the camera just cuts to darkness at first, but we reveal that we're actually just focusing on King inside of the fabric of Ling's clothes. As from King's POV, we hear this like whistling of air that causes him to perk up out of Ling's shirt. As Ling, you obviously notice this. You see King perk up.
Oh, King. Got you there.
And King jumps onto the cave floor.
Oh.
And runs a little bit in one direction.
Oh, King, I don't think I... Oh, you just...
He stops just at the edge of your guys' torchlights. And he's just looking at just one of the paths, one of the tunnels. And you see him like sniffing towards that direction.
Ling like kneels down beside him. So, what do you think? This way? That's weird. It's weird. I'm definitely understanding you. Stop. Anyways, King, thank you. Let's try this way. I think King has a good feeling. And you know what? It's as good as a reason as any.
Raleigh just shrugs again.
As King like cross back up onto Ling, Wei will walk up and be like, "You were hiding. I don't think we've met yet. Wei Huang, nice to meet you."
No, you tried to feed him like a bunch of snacks, actually.
That's right. I forgot. I'm really tired.
I'm pretty tired too. It's okay.
Yeah, Danny, I don't know if this is the right time to ask, but like, what can Ray do? Like, is there anything?
I mean,
does he have any abilities?
so
Never
he's
really got
a
into it.
panther and a ray, a manta ray. I think I've stated that he has like his tail can like deliver like a like electric shock.
Okay.
Or it's not electric shock. I think I'd established that it was like venom. It had like a stinging venom on his tail.
Okay.
And obviously he's a big cat, so he has a very keen sense of smell. Like that, actually. I think Ray is also like sensing something in that direction. You see Ray like almost around the same time King did. Ray also begins sniffing in that direction toward that tunnel.
Maybe you can pick up like electric currents.
Is that a yes, Danny? That he can do that?
Maybe, yeah. That'd be cool. I think it'd be super cool, and it'd be cool if it were in the world, and it's always to be like, yeah, sure.
You're the GM, man. Did you just say that it is?
Yeah. Caves are wet.
Which is good for Ray. Anyways, we're going down the path.
Yeah, and I think thanks to Ray being here, I think King is able to safely go back into your shirt, Ling, as May atop Ray kind of starts to take the lead, as Raleigh no longer knows where we are, as your friendly neighborhood panther Ray begins taking the lead. And I think, because I know I asked about the time in the green room, Monroe, but I believe in about 10 minutes here you have to get going.
Correct.
Yes, so I think then the camera fades as we shift to a scene of a lone buzzard wasp somewhere within the creeping meadow. This buzzard wasp, almost like a crane walking along the ground, slowly creeps towards a large hollow tree with a hole on its side mimicking some kind of crude circular window. As the wasp inches ever closer to the hollow tree, suddenly a large jet black tongue launches out from the hole within the tree and yanks the bird into the darkness we shift above the jungle's canopy and move toward the singing path. As the camera zooms in on the center of the labyrinthine stone walls, as we come to the clearing that once held the large dome structure. Only now, the center holds nothing but a large crater, already flourishing with vibrant green grass, seemingly plowed in a spiraling pattern, as if the ground had opened up into a vortex, sucking in all that would lie above and close itself before consuming more. In the very center of this spiraling, overgrown crater, we find a young air nomad lying on his side. Teto, you are suddenly awoken by the intense rumbling of the large caterpillar-like serpentine figure of Wrong emerging from the maze walls as he begins circling you before bringing its moth's head to meet you in the center of the crater, where it silently sways back and forth for a moment, akin to a charmed cobra, seemingly waiting to see what you do next. What do you do, Teto?
Teto's gonna rub his eyes first and sit up and look around.
As you stand up and look around, sorry, there's one more thing to establish in the scene as well. Like as you stand up and look around, as Rong just continues swaying there, you look up and you see what you realize is Ao flying high above, circling the center of the maze. The spirit Ao who watches all journeys.
Am I in the spirit world? Or no, wait. This looks familiar, but a little bit different. Wrong. Am I in the singing path?
That is correct, Teto. I apologize for the abruptness of my bringing you here.
No, I think it was the right thing. We were grappling with a force that we couldn't possibly hope to defeat on our own, and from inside of my mind, I felt that the only way to defeat a spirit was with another spirit. Part of me, I don't know, called to you? Or maybe it was through Al. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I knew in that moment I needed to take action to save my friends, even if it meant the unknown for me.
Regardless of who made the call, I heard it, Teto. And that's why I came with such urgency. It is rare that our mutual friend, as the moth looks up for a moment at the bird spirit circling above, it's rare that Ao involves themselves in such a way.
Wait, did Al say that we're friends? Because that's great.
No.
Oh.
They haven't.
Oh.
But
It's just that
regardless,
I've been making friends everywhere I go. It's kind of my thing.
it is your thing. It is the very nature of your path, I believe. Teto, I was going to call you Sam. It's crazy.
It's not my name at all.
It is the name of your soul. No. Wrong goes. As I said, it's very rare that Ao involves themselves in such a way. Which is why I was even more surprised when Ao revealed to me the consequences of the objects that you had taken from this path, Teto. I, maybe foolishly, allowed you to take those, believing that in some way these would aid your journey and point you in the correct direction. But sometimes even spirits aren't right, as I see now that this dagger, perhaps even this scroll, as these two objects just materialize on the ground, on either side between you and Rung. It seems these things only bring corruption and darkness and power, which is why Dui Meng has such use for this object. Rung says, looking at the dagger. But I still don't think they've led you off your path, Teto. Strange as it may be, and as angry as I was when we last said our farewells, I do think you were meant to be brought back here. Because I think you're the only one who could help us in ridding the mortal world of Dui Meng's influence once and for all.
That's a lot to take in. You were pretty mad at me. You said some very unkind things when I left last time, and then you, like, the whole house shook, and there's like collapsing, and then there was fire. Oh, it was really traumatic. And now I'm back here, and that was fine. That's cool. I'm fine.
Many spirits.
Teto's not fine.
Oh, nice. Wrong speaks out. Many spirits love to portray this otherworldly sense of pride and ethereal wisdom, which the spirit world does have access to those aspects of the world that the mortal plane has such trouble accessing. Things like time, one's soul, one's chi, the nature of bending. But I am just as oblivious of my own path as the mortals I aid, Teto.
That's super crazy, because like the path is like your whole vibe. Like, I feel like you've said path a whole bunch here, and you say you don't know your own path. Like, ooh. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I hope it doesn't keep you up at night. All right, so what is
I
it?
think Wrong even lets out like a chuckle, which reverberates through its long serpentine body.
What is it that you need of me?
As you say that, Wrong lets out this like sigh of like, all right, as he begins circling you once again, as the center of this crater that you're in begins. All right, quick pause. Bye, Monroe.
Bye. I'll see you
See
next
ya.
week.
Have a good one. See you next week. Yes, Wrong begins encircling you once again. Maybe a little quicker this time, as you find yourself stumbling away from the center of this spiraling crater, as the ground in the center begins to raise a little bit, as the dirt sort of splits in the middle, as you see what you realize is the form of Dui Meng raise from within the ground. But you see, the spider spirit is lying completely still, with its many legs tightly curled around the slightly enwebbed form of Czech. As you see Czech with his arms crossed in front of him, just lying as he's just lying in Dweemang's grasp.
Oh, this is bad. This is wrong. These guys are bad.
I, with the help of they who watch all journeys, have suspended Dweemang for a moment in this state, halted his path, if you will, or his journey. I believe, I was going to say I believe you were brought here today to do something, but I brought you here today. I believe I brought you here today.
I'll believe that too.
To help this poor, confused Fire Nation captain. Czech held intense anger within him. And that anger is what made him so appealing to Dweemang. Teto, you were taught to meditate in your spiral, correct?
Yes. Yes, I was pretty okay in meditation class.
Yes. Many nomads of the past use meditation to access one's chi. Some have used meditation to achieve flight. Some use meditation to project themselves into the spirit world.
Yeah. Some people I knew use meditation to take good naps, clear a lot of fatigue. Not me though. I was always paying attention, of course.
Yeah. I want to ask something of you, Teto.
I mean, go ahead. I'm listening. You could always
yes.
ask a question.
I know that it was never your strongest suit, but through meditation, in Czech's weaker state of mind as he's in now, and with the temporary halting of Dweemang's influence, although there is still dark influence in this mortal's body, I want you to attempt to enter his mind, enter his being, and cut the jealous spider out from its roots.
I mean, with his consent, of course. It just like that's really intimate.
When I look at Czech, I see someone crying out for something to make his path clear. He doesn't even realize that.
Teto has a desire to help people, even people who maybe he shouldn't. He feels honored to be in this position, and he looks upon this spirit's request as something that he knows that not many people are going to experience. So I think he's open to this, and he nods his head to the spirit to let them know that he will try to help.
Thank you, Teto. I think this might be my naivete speaking. I think you're the only one who has the ability to do this. Your very being shines with hope and the yearning for friendship. And I think you can find a friend in the most unlikely person.
Like you? Like, would we be friends?
If you could ever see a face shaped like a giant moth smile, this might be what Wrong does. As he goes, yes, like me.
That will warm Teto's heart.
Know this, too. Be comforted. Because this might... Sorry, Danny is tired and didn't prep much. You will also be comforted in knowing that
Is that the name of your soul?
My soul's name is Danny, and yours is Sam. And they love each other.
Wow, that's that's a lot. That's a lot for me to take in.
Yeah.
I'll have to check with my wife and see if that's okay.
Wrong says, be comforted in knowing that your friends are searching for you, Teto, and they're getting closer. The connection you formed with them, the connection that mortals form with one another, it goes deeper than their feelings and their material ties. You formed a bond to them, Teto, a spiritual tether. And using that, they will always be able to find you in times of disarray, in times of darkness. And that's what Wrong says. I think I do, because, yes?
Go ahead.
I think I do. Because
Teto is going to say, I think I feel that too. These people who I've traveled with, they've made a connection to them, strange as it may be. But I know our paths are going to be intertwined for the rest of my days.
So, real quick, little reveal here, peek behind the curtain. You guys all rolled growth and advancement last week, got some advancements. Sam also got an advancement, but he and I worked together to create a very cool custom move called Spiritual Tether. This move is very cool because it is a way to allow Teto's friends find their way back to him. Although there is a secret trigger for the move that only I know. And so whenever that trigger happens, Teto has to roll that. Which is how our friendly neighborhood groundhog got a little whiff of something. So that was, very, very cool, exciting things. And I just want, as I'm saying this, I'm making note. If you guys ever think of something like that, very cool. I mean, Justin has a custom, with his other character, Justin has a custom glass bending move technique. Sam has this cool custom move. Yeah, so I always welcome things like that. It's very cool.
Should we read the move?
Custom
cool.
moves. I'm
Yes.
feeling quite
Yes.
left out.
Go ahead and go ahead and read the move,
Okay.
Sam.
This move can only be triggered by your GM. While you're separated from your party, roll with focus as you pierce the veil and interact with them. Take a -1 to your roll for as many balance shifts you are away from center.
Mm.
On a 7 to 9, you leave a clue to guide them towards a reunion. So Danny told me to roll earlier, and I got an 8. And I told him that I wanted King to help out. Then the GM describes what this looks like. On a 10+, you can influence the world around them to hasten your reunion. Describe what happens, including the manipulation of the physical world around them at the GM's discretion, so your companions can understand where you are and how to get to you. On a miss, your attempt confuses or scares them. The GM will narrate a consequence for your companions, and you shift your balance away from center.
Very
But I
cool.
like this move and the idea of this move because Teto's always getting separated.
Yeah.
Where's Teto? Where is he? And this way, I figure it'll be a way that Teto can continue to do that, and then
Yeah.
rubber
And I love
band
it
right
because
back
I
to
feel
you.
like, and I love it because I feel like it'll also encourage a little more Teto separation from the group, which is
We didn't-
fun.
we didn't
Always
want
fun.
that. That's not what we were asking for.
But Teto needs to meditate
Okay.
as to sort of help Teto's focus. Wrong encircles you again, but he begins like climbing atop himself, almost forming a mimicry of the dome that was in the center, with just one light shining in the middle at the top. And Wrong signals that's where you should sit, in the very center of the path, just next to facing Duimang holding check. And as you sit there, I'm guessing you close your eyes. And as you just focus on your senses, as you begin just feeling the world around you, you hear checks, breathing, very calm, very steady, as if he's just sleeping. I would like you to push your luck.
Okay, I can do that. I have guilty marked on my sheet. I would like to argue that my last action at the end of last episode is enough to clear guilty. I made a personal sacrifice by breaking the rule of pacifism.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pushing my luck with passion. So that's a +1. That's a 9 +1 is a 10.
You cheeky bastard. Yeah, that's great.
I learned that from somebody.
Being on the receiving end is honestly great. It's so exciting. Okay, so you do it. Across you to scrape by, but your bonus pays off despite the scrapage. So you close your eyes and you're focusing. Yeah, meditation is not Teto's strong suit, correct, Sam?
Why would you say that? How come? What is why?
No, sorry. I just want to I mean, describe to me how Teto even like gets into this headspace. Like,
no, you're right. It's not really his strong suit.
Yeah.
I think he is like filled with purpose in this moment. There is, again, he's understands that he's being picked to do something that not many people would have an opportunity to do. I think ever since he's been on this journey, there's a questioning is like, what is happening? Like, why me? Like, what's really going on here? And this is kind of a tangible moment where it is all on him. And he's been explicitly asked by these greater forces that have influenced his life to do something. And so there's a motivation in that. So That's what he's doing, and then again, he's wants to, if he can, help out somebody who needs help.
Yeah. And I think, as I stated, as you're meditating, you hear, and almost seems to get louder, the breathing of Czech. And I think that's what you find yourself hyper focusing on, right? Is the breathing of Czech. You feel your breathing begin to match his. As you're closing your eyes and you just feel yourself settling in to that sound of Czech's breathing, as it seems to get closer to you. And then it seems to get even louder, as just the sound of just breathing begins to like envelop your entire being. You begin to hear it just all around you. You almost enter into that sound, right? I think you're caught off guard a little bit. Your concentration is tested for a moment, as behind or underneath the breathing, you hear this raspy chuckling of the familiar voice of Dwee Mang. You find yourself suddenly startled because you feel what feels like something crawling across your arm, as just instinctively you open your eyes to shake off whatever that was. But you find yourself not in the dome form that Rong had formed for you in the center of the singing path. You find yourself in this damp, humid tunnel, seemingly just covered. Its walls and ceiling and floor just covered in this sticky web-like substance. The material of this wall seems, for lack of like a graceful way of explaining this, it resembles the like the alienized walls in Aliens, like, you know, when they make their nest and you just see like almost like,
Yeah, no, it's super gross. I
organic
get it.
seeming.
Yeah. Ew.
As you're startled because you look behind you, because you hear what seems like the thudding footsteps of Dwee Mang echoing throughout the chambers of this strange spider's nest tunnel. And you're startled again as you turn around, because you hear the breathing of Czech, but it's not this low, steady breathing. It's this rapid, almost hyperventilative breathing, as you see Czech squatted in like this fetal position up against a wall near you. Just his head in his arms.
Teto is going to approach and sort of reach his hand out and say, Check.
What do you
got it?
Who are you? What do you want?
Check. I'm a friend, and I'm here to get you
Get away
out.
from me.
Check. I know there's a lot going on. Come with me, and you're gonna be okay. And Teto will offer his hand out.
I think I do want a plead. I think that if Czech weren't in the ethereal mindscape of the spider corrupted depths of his mind, he wouldn't care what you think. But I think this is the first new thing in however long it seemed to Czech that he's been here. And so he's going to grasp onto this. So I would like a plead from you, Teto.
All right. I rolled a 9 with no modifier.
All right. So They need something more, evidence that this is the right course, guidance in making the right choices, or resources to aid them. Check. Looks up at you and goes, no. This is him. This is the spider. He's done this before. You aren't who you say you are. No. This isn't real. Just go away. Go away. You heard me the last time. I've already accepted this. You can have this vessel. Just give me peace. As he just looks back down at the wall. To make it more tangible, he basically just needs proof that you're real, that you're who you say you are.
Yeah. Teto will say, I'm not the spider. Check. I'm real. It's Teto. Do you remember? Do you remember the last time you saw me? And Teto will grasp the collar of his robe and pull down his robe to expose the knife wound from where Check stabbed him in, I guess, like the shoulder area. Check. The last time we saw each other, we were locked in combat. But even then, I don't think either of us wanted to fight. I know I didn't. And I don't think that you had a choice. But you have a choice right now. Come with me. I will get you out of here.
That doesn't make any sense. We were fighting. You killed me. Why would you come for me, Teto? You and your friends, you had a goal, you had a mission.
My mission right now is to help you.
I think a tear, not even a tear, sorry, several tears fall from Check's eyes. He is broken in this form. As he begins to sob, but quickly just chokes it back. It's all right, what's the point? I'll entertain this. If you are who you say you are, then maybe something happens. Otherwise, I'm just here still. Check struggles to stand up. Almost as if it's been longer than advised to be squatting in the fetal position. He sort of hobbles up.
What's the recommended
leaning
time
against the
to
wall.
squat in the fetal position?
No longer than probably like 20 minutes. Unless you're Filipino.
Then it's your
Because
entire lifetime.
they're squatting the entire time. They're like roasting lechon on a spit, and that's like hours and hours. So. He stands up using the wall of support, but readies himself and goes, all right, you can get me out of here. So lead the way.
Yeah, so Teto's still offering his hand out.
I think Check does. Yes, Check does grab your hand.
And then
I
with
think
that, Teto will
yeah,
pull him in and then support him underneath his arm.
Wow. Yeah. I think you felt like a little bit of a hesitation there as he felt you, because Check wasn't even expecting like a tangible sense of touch to be felt, but as you pull him in and support him like that, I think he just falls into that. You can see the change of state that he's in, because you just saw him seemingly, right? But this man seems to. Have you ever seen The Machinist with Christian Bale?
No, but I've seen the
Almost.
whole Dark Knight series,
Yeah.
so I figure it's
nice.
pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's basically the exact same.
No. He is this.
I have
this is
seen
like
American Psycho though.
nice. No, Chuck is like in like a malnourished state. Like his legs are like you can just see the weakness in them. You can feel the weakness in them now, especially as you're supporting him. But you just begin pressing on through the tunnels. I think at some point you make a turn and you see a figure standing in the distance. As the sight of this figure gets paired with the sound of a hammer hitting against metal. As Chuck just goes, no, this is what he does. This is him. This is him. As the figure seems to almost ghostly just like shift a little closer to you. Us as the audience would recognize this man to be Reich. And suddenly, Teto, you just glimpse this scene of Reich standing there, sort of smiling. As just behind him, you see this Fire Nation soldier hammering a nail into these manacles around someone's hand to the wall. And you see that figure is Czech, much younger than the Czech that you know. As this Czech is just pleading and sobbing as Reich says things like, nope, this is necessary. This is how we create strong assets, train useful agents. And I think the scene just cuts before we see anymore, as Czech's just like pleading scream just makes this figure of Reich vanish as the illusion fades and you see it's in fact Dui Meng just speeding through the tunnel in the distance in front of you towards you. What do you do?
I think instinctively Teto would throw up a wall of air to try to obstruct the path of the spider.
I love it. I love it. And I think you do find that you have the ability to airbend here. I think I want a trick. Makes sense here.
Okay. I got an 8 plus my creativity of 2. It's a 10.
Nice. You get to pick 2. Either they stumble, they act foolishly, or they overcommit.
I think I want them to stumble. I want them to stumble literally and figuratively.
Nice.
I don't want them to overcommit because I feel like they're rushing me, and if I ask them to overcommit, that feels like that'd be worse. So I'll take the other option of them acting foolishly.
Yeah, I think you bring up this quick, just like wall of air, as you bring it up just in time, because it almost like seems to like cut Dui off a bit as you see the form of Dui Meng's hand reaching out to you seems to be almost ethereal as
Wait, are you
The
talking about
spiders.
one of the hands that's on one of the spider legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super creepy, Danny.
Yeah, sorry. As the
What's
wall
wrong
of
with
air
you?
just cuts it off, you see it almost like melds with the air, almost as if this form was made of smoke itself. But you hear a sharp from Dui Meng as you do this. And do you just begin running in the other direction with check?
Yeah, I think that Teta will look for an escape route to get out of there somehow.
I
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
I love it.
Well, why don't can I also assess the situation and just see like where I'm at?
Of course, yeah. Of course.
Okay, I got a 7 with the modifier of 2, so that's a 9.
Nice. Yep. So you can ask a
Yeah,
question.
what is my best way out of here?
I love it. I think as you're pondering that, I think for a moment you're just because I imagine you're just sprinting with check in tow. And I think seeing you like airbend like that almost seemed to like motivate check even more to like go. And so you feel like more like him like aiding you as he's also like trying his best to limp along with you as you just speed your way through these tunnels. You find yourself just randomly choosing directions for a moment. But you begin hearing the familiar voices of your friends calling your name. Because I think we quickly do like a quick cut back to the rest of the group. And we find them calling the name of Techo because in the distance, somewhere in these tunnels, they heard the voice of Techo. And so I think
Teto!
instinctually May would be calling, Ling would be calling.
Teto.
We even hear Raleigh go, Techo!
Oh. I feel like you're going to intimidate him. Teto!
Teto.
Well,
Yeah,
probably
Techo,
fine with that.
do you respond to these voices? I mean, obviously they're coming from they seem to be leading you in various directions of Dui Meng's lair. But besides just following the voices, do you respond to them at all, Techo?
Yeah, I think he'll just say, "Hey, I'm here.
Where's
I'm
here?
here.
We're in tunnels.
I'm also in
hear it
tunnels.
so faintly. Yeah, very faintly, like in the distance, kind of echoing.
Yeah,
But
yeah, if you're in a tunnel, I'm in a tunnel. We're in the right place."
Wow, this really worked out. We're coming, Teto!
And Teto's going to keep running.
With check, right?
Oh, with check.
yeah, with check and
Oh,
toe.
yeah.
And I think we just see the scene of we just keep switching back and forth between Techo with check and toe, just running, navigating these tunnels. You hear just the thudding of the many legs of Dui Meng right behind you, but you cannot bring yourself to turn around to look behind you because you just need to focus ahead. But you hear that almost just behind you. And we also cut back and forth to Ling and May and Raleigh and Wei, to them following the voice of Techo. I think whenever we're in Ling's and Wei's and May's point of view, it gets to a point too where the voice of Techo shouting begins to be accompanied with this deep rumbling, something that May and Ling would recognize to be the sound that would appear whenever Wrong would be nearby in the singing path. And you almost feel the ground beneath you shifting in the direction you're running, almost pushing you forward, helping you run along the path to find your friend. And as we just keep cutting quickly back and forth between Techo and Dui Meng's lair and the rest of the group, in the mines of Tuzin, turning down the various twists and turns of the 2 different tunnels they're in. Teto, you see what looks to be a light at the end of the tunnel. And you feel this immense amount of hope. As Ling, Wei, and Mei see the same thing in their tunnel. We stick to the rest of the group's point of view for a while as you guys just rush your way towards this light. And as you reach the light, you find yourself suddenly falling high up in the air, and you look down below you, and it looks to be the singing path as you're just falling towards its center from high up in the air. But just as you guys hit the surface of the singing path, Teto, along with the 3 of you, run into each other as you fall on the ground in the Tuzin mines. Torches scattered around you.
Wait, like we all collide at once, or like?
Is
Yes,
Czech
you have-
still there?
Czech is no longer with you, Teto. But you have found your friend in the mines of Tuzin.
Oh my goodness. And he's just gonna go, and if he's close to all of them, he's just gonna go ahead and throw his arms around them and start to hug them.
Teta, at least let's stand up.
Oh,
Let's just-
Ling, no, it's so good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I heard your voice and I followed your voice.
We also followed yours. It was
Great, good.
Where's the creepy spider thing? You know what? I don't want to know. Let's go.
I don't know either.
Haru wasn't here with you, was he? Were they?
Wait, what? This isn't Haru, and he turns and he's hugging Wei.
That's a completely different person.
No, I'm
Oh
not
my
Haru.
God.
I'm
Oh my gosh! It's this is you only have one time to make a first impression, so this is the
I feel
one
like a
I'm
hug's
making.
a fine way. You know, it's,
Yeah, I mean, is that okay?
Well,
Is
intimate.
all right? You a hugger? I'm a hugger.
I'm all right with hooking. Appreciate you
Okay.
asking.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I didn't realize that you weren't like somebody I knew earlier.
Well, now we know each other pretty good.
I mean, who are you? What's your name?
Away.
Wei and May and Ray and hey, Nuke.
No, Nuki is not with them.
Oh, where's Nuke?
Nuke is watching the Earth Sages.
Oh yeah. We became friends. Well,
I realized that he just kind of joined us, and I did not have time to deal with that.
Ling,
I hate
I
to
was.
break this up, but I think we should probably get out of
Yeah,
here.
let's just leave. Like, let's go.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Totally. Teto will get up out of the people pile.
Thank you.
I love it.
And as they walk out, Teto will explain like what just happened.
So-
So I think that I severed his spiritual connection to Dui Ming, and now Check who is not here. He was with me, but now not anymore. And then Rong was turned into like a dome. He said we might be friends. I might be friends with a spirit. Link, a spirit, me, friends.
Hey, that's great for you. I'm very happy. As long as
Doesn't
I don't
mean
have
that
to
we're
see
not
them
friends. It doesn't mean we're
ever
not
again.
friends.
No, I didn't think that for a second.
Okay.
Real quick, do you think you actually saved Check? Just because he's not here, but you said you were with him. Not that you didn't, for sure. I'm just checking.
You're
That's
so funny,
not
Ling. I
intentional.
missed you.
Really not.
And Teto will do some quick introspection and be like, you know what? I think I did. I think I made a difference.
You always make a
Hopefully-
difference, Teto.
hopefully dreaming won't be able to manifest in the physical world anymore.
That would
I
be
don't
ideal.
know. Yeah, that would be ideal. I would like that very much.
I'd really like to never see that thing ever again. And also, can we just like tone it down on the spirits? I know you're very excited about your friend, maybe 2 friends, spirit friends. Maybe just like talk to them when I'm not around. That'd be ideal.
You know what? I feel like I've got 2 different friend groups here, and I really kind of want to make them one. So
Please
we'll
no.
work on that. I'll just
Okay. All right.
like my work friends and my school friends, and I think you're also great.
All right, Teto, I appreciate it. We need to go find Haru now because we've also lost them. So you did your whole thing, but at that point, Dweeman had already taken Haru. So I'm assuming they were just left somewhere. We have a general idea that he's probably in the mountains to the east of the town we were in. Definitely didn't forget its name.
Oh, Gaudu.
So that's where,
Gaudu.
yeah, Tuzen, right?
Gaudu?
Nope,
Gaudu.
nope, Gaudu,
Right.
Gaudu.
Yeah.
Regardless, that's where we're going. We need to go east again. We're in Tuzen. That didn't make any sense.
Is Poe around?
Yes.
Did
He's
he and
upset with
Nuke
you.
meet? Are they
Yes.
friends now?
No. Nuke announced that he was your best friend, and Poe was very upset.
Are you sure he said best friend or test friend? They're very similar sounding
He
words.
definitely said best. He definitely, like 100%, said best.
All right, we're gonna have to work on his enunciation because he's gonna make things.
That's not
misconstrued.
enunciation. He definitely believed it, like with his whole being.
Well, I think I'm gonna ride on Ray for a little bit to clear some fatigue.
I love it.
I mean, that's really up to me. Oh, he's already on top. All right.
Yep. And I think with that, this scene fades. As we open back up to the center of the singing path, we see Wrong is unraveling himself from that dome shape he had formed. As you see him begin to tightly encircle the curled up form of Dui Meng. Curled up just the way he was before, but this time no longer holding the form of Czech within him. As Wrong just... our sight of Dui Meng becomes hidden behind Wrong as he just tightly ravels himself around the envious spider spirit. That scene fades as we open up to another scene. A close-up shot of Czech with his eyes closed. We can hear the heavy sound of wind whistling in the background. As we back up and we see Czech is being carried by something flying high in the night sky. As we zoom out even further, we see Ao carrying Czech over the sea west back toward the Fire Nation. And that scene fades. And we will have to see what's ahead for our group next week.
Yes.
I'm begging you. I have to go to sleep.
It's great. Great.
It's got
Great episode, everybody.
Wait, one more scene.
Gotta
One
be
more
next- Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, do it. Yeah, for sure. All right. Wow. Great job, you guys. Great job, Sam. I feel like I threw a lot at you tonight, and you just went with it. and I love
That's
to see
fine.
it.
That's totally fine. It's okay.
Yeah, thank y'all so much back at home for listening. It is so appreciated. We love you guys. I'm excited to see where this story takes us. I love Avatar. I love Avatar Legends. I love playing this game with you guys. But that's all we have for tonight. So we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye later,
See ya.
Gators.